Just know no matter how this goes, we're going to go back and we're going to have to clean up a lot of dog shit. Might as well make the most of it.
Just enjoy these left turns as they come, bro.
All right, on the whistle, please.
Woo! All right,
All right, welcome to the most ambitious attack Will and I have ever conceived. You know, sometimes I wonder whether you believe in me, but I know you must have like 200% faith in me to think I could pull this off. Could you give me some context here?
Oh man, we're just hopping right into action. Well, we were like maybe 15 minutes in to the last ever Roger Millikan, and pretty threatening break up the road, and I tried to launch Ben up there.
And then we realized that I have a sub 300 watt FTP like in real time. But I'll bring the Peloton up here too. It took like, dude, it took us like another like 10 minutes for like the Peloton to get back to this break. I thought we were gonna race for like 10th place, so it was the right move. I'm too petite for this.
Ben doesn't want to race for second, but sometimes I'm okay with that. But I don't want to race for 8th. So we put in a little bit of work.
Yeah, there's definitely a line. Really surprised to see that break come back though.
Yeah, and I thought it was represented by everybody, but
I'm including this like the only crash from the race, but the race itself felt kind of scary because like this downhill itself is really fast, and there's like a fast line, but it kind of bunches up too, and it's just a lot. How did you feel about the course?
It was scary, man. I'm not gonna lie, but if you love descending, you love that corner. It was a fun corner to rail.
Yeah. I'm just telling Will right now, I had the weirdest mechanical in this race. It turned out that one of the bumps sent my battery through my seat post, and so it disconnected itself. And so the rest of this race is going to be a fixie race for me. And
what were you in? Like
I was in my 16. I thought I was farther down the cassette, but really like this bike was geared really well for like 25 miles an hour, but you'll see some really crazy cadence for the rest of this video.
You do have a 54 up front though, so you had a little bit of extra gear.
I had some juice, but when you're like you'll see like I'm pretty much spinning out on the uphill section. This I thought that this was going to be the end of the championship, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes. Man, I love this course. How are you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, first lap, I could already tell this was going to be a harder day. I was struggling. Just didn't feel like I was struggling to move up most of the race. That little bridge effort we did was like the first time I made it to the front, and that was like 20 minutes into the race, I guess.
Yeah, so as Will said, this is the last ever Roger Millikan. Is this our third time doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my first time, I got humbled so hard in Cat 4, and I was like, I think I was like 30th, or I was like mid-20s, and it was just like a splash of cold water. And then last year, I was like, I almost broke into the top 10, I think, and I felt like I'd won the Super Bowl. So this is a hard race.
Yeah, it really does, like, it's just totally different than the other CBRs, but there's a lot more, I know for me, I just gotta put a lot more, like, thought and really be cautious of carrying momentum, especially in, like, the uphill. Anytime you're on the brakes on this course, it really, you're taking it straight out of your legs.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're gonna go right into 2 to go, and just watch how Will like starts this out. He's telling me to get on his wheel, and I thought I could do that, but he's just railing up here. We'll switch to his POV.
It's tricky, man. This is a hard course to follow a wheel. I was following your wheel for like the couple laps before this, and it's just so easy to like sneak through.
That's 700 watt like downhill up in here. You carry really good momentum. Now you're flowing well, man. I'm thoroughly dropped, by the way. I'm like a corner behind Will at this point. I don't even see him anymore.
Yeah, I was committed to staying behind you, but I know with your shifting issues and I don't know. We were pretty far back, and I was like, let's just get going because I figured this was gonna be Velosport was gonna take control, which they did take control.
Well,
Yeah.
and you also said earlier that it looked like I wasn't like having a good day, and I
Mm-hmm.
really wasn't. And when you came around me for this, I wasn't aware it was 2 to go. I
Yeah.
thought we still had like 5 to go. I was kind of just like, I was completely out of it. And no, your positioning here is great, and as you said, Velosport is running a lead out with a couple of laps to go, and it's really fast.
Yeah, for me, I kept on thinking like a big crash was going to happen last lap on that corner if you're mid-pack. That's just something that I feel like you need to take in that sprinter's bubble, single file. So I was really just putting all my bullets into staying in line here, and don't have a lot of bullets to give. But I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good stuff. You know, I'm up here, and
Very fast lap.
and when I see freewheeling, I'm just going to go ahead and just try to pass as much as I can.
Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what you
I'm
need to
just
do.
super tucking here. That's why you see 0 watts. But still pass you, and then take this dig, get on Ackerman's wheel. And I wish I would have kept on going here. You had the right idea, because Ben, well, we're going to show your POV, right? But,
Well, we're gonna finish up your last lap, so we're
Okay.
only like 2 corners away to the end. I come
Yeah.
out of nowhere, and we're like, dude, we're what, like a kilometer away from the end. We're getting there. We've got a left, and then one more left, and we're done. So
Yeah.
it's looking good now.
yeah, you take this corner, we just kept on hitting this wider and wider every lap, getting close to the barriers, and I mean, sprint starts here pretty much.
Yeah, sprint starts really early on this course because we're gonna go into a downhill and a finish.
Yeah.
And positioning is good, Will. I know you're gassed because you put a lot into being at the front. But
Yeah.
like
Nothing, bro.
that's
Nothing.
okay.
This is in the saddle. I got nothing, man.
That's okay. You did good. You're in good company here with Simon, one of our chamois bros, and we're right there to the finish. Really
Yeah.
good, man.
So that was 9th. And
P9.
man, this course, I'll take it.
That's better than anything we've been able to pull off for 2 years.
For real.
Let me show you my last lap, okay?
Yeah. This is what a top 10 Roger Millikan last lap looks like.
That was really textbook. Okay, so I'm going into my last lap now, and I still don't know it's last lap, but I'm starting to think like Will really drop me, like bringing me up. So this might be last lap, and so I'm waiting to hear whether there's a bell. Like always listen for that bell because the markers are on the left. I hear the
Yeah.
bell, I look, I see it's now last lap. I realize I've messed up, and I just need to do something kind of crazy to get up here. So.
And what I meant by top 10, I meant this is a top 10 on Strava last lap, what you're about to see.
Oh,
Ben
yeah,
do.
yeah. This was the fastest lap of the year.
Yeah.
So, here you go.
This is how you all of it, bro. Look at these watts on this 39 miles per hour, bro.
Yeah. Did you see the cadence too?
Yeah,
I
140.
think I hit like 140 up here.
That's not a glitch.
Yeah. This was just luck here because you can lose all your momentum, but luckily there's a little sprinter gap, so we're just gonna pop over here on the right. You see Will. We're gonna come to Will. Yeah, and we're in a fight, but I have to position really well because I don't have any gear for the downhill finish, so I'm already topped out here,
Dude,
just
the
on
cadence,
the top
bro.
of the hill.
The cadence.
Yeah, I'm out of gear, just going up the hill.
Yeah.
All these guys look really tired though, so I'm like, it's gonna be okay, maybe. You can see Velosport with the textbook lead out.
Yeah, and then, like I said, like that's Velosport in front and the yellow jersey.
I know I have to get in this guy's draft
Yeah.
because I've got he just slips out. Because I have no sprint here. Like I'm in the saddle at this point, and I'm just trying to ride up to the line, and so no sprint, just like spinning.
You had so much more in you, bro.
Yeah, there might have been a win today, but whatever. It was good. It was a
That was a
nice like
crazy-
defensive ride.
Crazy last lap, though. Man, that's a leaderboard you're not going to get kicked off of, bro.
Oh yeah, impossible at this point. Man, I'm really gonna miss Roger Millikan. That was sick. Yeah.
It's a good way to end it, I think.
Yeah, great work. Yeah, double top 10, my best ever. Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Good times.